Hi, I'm Sandi Genovese, and we're talking parties today. You know, people who know me well know that I never really learned how to cook, but that doesn't mean that I don't love to decorate for a great party. The thing that's kind of unusual is because I'm not a person who cooks, I don't have pots and pans. I don't have the appliances, you know, I don't even know what they're all called, the thing that goes around and all that stuff. So those cupboards, I mean, of course I have dishes and bowls and things like that, but the cupboards in my kitchen that would normally hold pots and pans and appliances and things, for some reason I have managed to fill them all with flower vases. So I thought I would start with an idea for a table centerpiece where you can just use an old vase that you might have lying around in your kitchen. Here is, I washed it and spiffied it all up, but this was just, for some reason, I have like 6, all different nesting sizes in this square block kind of thing. I'm going to place a candle inside. I can see there's a sticker on the bottom from the florist with their name on it. And then I'm just going to take candy corn and I'm going to just scatter the candy corn all around. And we don't want it in the candle. So let me take these guys out and mix it around. You can see you don't need to worry about that sticker because it's clearly not going to show. You can rearrange this until it looks good, but I mean, talk about quick and easy and inexpensive. And this is the time of year when you're going to find candy corn in a million sizes. So that's quick and easy. Then I came up with something that I did at work. There was somebody who was leaving and we were throwing a party for her. And I said, well, once again, everyone else who was baking and cooking things, I said, well, okay, I'll do decorations. So I created a centerpiece that went down the middle. And if you look here, you can see that I spelled out, it says bye. And then I also had the letters for her name, which was Liz. So it said bye, Liz. And I even had spaced around the table things like this that said, miss you already. The thing that I used to hold all these letters are just binder clips. Let me slide the bye out of the way so that I can kind of show you what I mean and show you how they can become another centerpiece for a party table, or they can become the place cards that mark where people are going to sit if you have a sit down like dinner party. So in that case, I like to use photos. So you start with your binder clip, and they come in lots of sizes. Here you can see a smaller size. This one's already been decorated to kind of match a Halloween theme, but you want your paper to fit the size of the clip that you're using. So my clip, I needed to have it just roughly a hair under 2 inches wide by 3 1/4 long. And I'm going to put adhesive on the back. If you're going to put somebody's name on it, you want to go ahead and put their name now. So I think maybe I'll go ahead and I'll write, let's say that this is going to be a place card for me. So I'll put my name. You're going to put adhesive on the back. You're going to tuck it so that it just goes underneath. And you want it to be straight. You want to line it up with your edges and then just wrap it around, just pressing it so that you get a nice bond. And I tried to cut it so that there was just enough that I'll use my tweezers. I'm going to just poke it right under that little lip and do the same thing. Push down, get it under there. And then just really push to get nice adhesive, a nice bond, and then add decoration. Now, if you're not doing a name, let's pretend like, well, I'll go right off the edge. Maybe you want a little stripe on the edge. So I'll add, once again, it's whatever width you want, and it's 3 1/4 inches long. So I think I'm going to go right over the edge, and I'll go back with my pen and I'll handwrite back over the top, just because it looks better to not go too tight to the edge. And once again, I'm going to tuck that underneath that little lip. And straighten that out. And like I said, in order for it to match, I would go back then and add whatever letters that I've left off so that I finish the name. And you can add a lot of embellishments. If you look here, you can see I have a flower. Here I have little candy corns. Let me bring over the one that had the message in it, and you can see that I have a little bow tie. Lots of choices. If I show you on the table here, you can see this is just where I have those embellishments that you can add directly to your whatever you've got here. And you can decorate both sides. It's fun to have something decorative on one side and then the name that maybe faces the person on the other side. If you want to save a little money, you can do the decorating yourself. When I'm working with something little like this, I do the same thing I've shown before with a sticky note or a Post-it note. I take my note and I peel it off so that it will hold down my embellishment, in this case the butterfly, and I have it so that it's stuck in those two areas at the tips of the wings. So then with a white pen, I'm just going to add in some detail along the butterfly wings. I won't stop to do both sides. I'll just do one side to give you an idea. But if you don't have, this is a white Jelly Roll pen from Sakura. It's a lifesaver. It works so well to decorate black and make it really pop. And then I'll come around this edge and do a similar thing. I think I'll make the body of the butterfly with kind of a white outline, and I'll come in and add some layers here and maybe something here. You can see how you're going to add detail, and I haven't stopped to color it solid, but when you get it colored solid white, and of course you would decorate the other side, then all you need to do, you have to use a little imagination and imagine that that butterfly is decorated on both sides. So I'm going to take him off of the removable portion of the adhesive and place this sticky back. I'm going to peel the backing off, and I'll turn this around so it's decorating the back side. I'm going to go ahead and position this however looks good. And because it's foam adhesive, I can fold. That means I haven't got the wings fastened down. I can fold these up and create some dimensionality there. So you have even a less expensive way. You can also make, as I said, these smaller cards. And the idea that they just fit into these binder clips is so handy. Now, if you decide that you want to use it for a photograph, this is an old photo of Addison. And if you look here, you can see I've got the butterfly on the front, and I've just printed her name on the back. But they just had new photos taken. So this is Addison and this is Quincy, and these are brand new photos. So I'm going to back them, and I'm going to use those. I haven't got it backed just yet, but you'll see how cool this is going to work. What a great way to mark anybody's place at a table. So for a Halloween party, or if you want to spread this out and wait for Thanksgiving and use this as a way to mark people's places for your Thanksgiving dinner, that would work too. You know, who knew? Binder clips and candy corn is all it really takes for great party place cards and a terrific table centerpiece.